Alright, we are inside the '08 Phaeton QSH. I'm just going to let you soak in how beautiful that looks. Got your overhead TV, opposing couches. I'm sure the missus has already caught on that passenger seat does recline. That will recline while you're driving. You can be nice and comfy in there while Mr. Tedford is cruising behind the wheel. Flex steel furniture, the most comfy. Got a couple little storage drawers here. Storage is important. The missus has a real nice pull out. I call it a laptop or computer thing. And you know, one of the cool things about Tiffin is this is not really a big deal. They still do a Corian top here. So you can put the stuff up there, put some storage down in there. Hey, what's that guy doing in my golf cart? Beat it. Alright. Yeah, get off my golf cart. Okay. And back to the video. It's your main TV straight ahead. You got storage cabinets around here. It's an '08. At least you don't have a VHS tape or player in there. That's a DVD player. It does have, I'm gonna spin the driver's seat around. It does have Sirius radio, satellite radio. You can totally jam in here. Speakers go all the way back to the bedroom. A couple nice things about being in the pilot seat here. The pedals down there are adjustable, so if the missus wants to drive, she's a little shorty, you can bring the pedals all the way close to you, push the seat all the way, and she's nice and comfy in there. Show you some of your controls over here. Air horn, my favorite. That actually controls the radio, so if you're not even having the coach on, turn the radio on and that'll just feed off the house batteries. Now we're jamming. Docking lights. These are your fan right here, and you got a fan over there, which she has a control for that fan on her side. Of course, you got your visor buttons here, which I told you that nightshade visor isn't working, but they're right up in the back there and they just go straight down. You don't have curtains on the side either. You got pull down visors on there, so no tacky curtains. Nice little cup holder there. Put your adult beverage. There's your leveling there. One-piece windshield. I know that was a big deal for you. And something else I want to point out too is when you're driving this thing, look where your side view mirror is. It's almost right in front of you when you're driving. There's a lot of different coaches out there, and I've seen a lot of, I don't want to say oddly placed windows, but more inconvenient than this one. This one is right in front of you. You don't have to turn your head or look out here. Gosh, that window's horrible. That'll be fixed. You don't have to look out here to your side view mirror and take your focus off of it in front of you. It's just right there in the front. And of course those are heated mirrors, and you do have a control right here to move those on the inside of the coach. Alright, swinging the seat back around and kind of get a little shot of that nice kitchen. This sofa right here is a jackknife sofa, and you can see underneath it's got some ductwork in there. That's one of your furnaces. That couch is on top of the slide box, so that one would never be able to be removed because it's actually elevated up on top of, I have to show you, sitting on top of that. a common thing that people would want to do in a coach like this is take a couch out and put in a couple recliners, Euro recliners or something like that, and that's cool. You can do that, but it would have to be this one. This one does not have the slide situation like that. The downside of that is this is a jackknife sofa, so it's really big enough for one person, maybe two if they're really teeny. And this sofa over here is a full pull-out air coil bed. It's a lot more comfortable, definitely big enough for two people. The woodwork on this coach is amazing. All hardwood cabinets. And if I had somewhere to put my phone down, which I might actually attempt, I can show you how I can, well, I can't do a pull-up, but I can hold my body weight on there. Haven't been able to do a pull-up since I was 5. And that's a lie too, I couldn't even do one when I was 5. This is your eating area, your freestanding dinette. There's 2 extra folding chairs in the closet that match. And this table will actually pull out a little bit longer, so you could have a little more people sitting there. 4. Shot of the cabinetry here. That black thing right there is a speaker, so when the radio's going. And since I'm standing right here and I feel the draft of that AC, I want to point out something else. I'm going to get back here to the back of the coach. You can see all your AC. You can see all your AC ducts. All, let's see, right there, and then you got a row right there. One of them is return. This is where your air goes in, and that's where your air comes out. When your slides are in, a lot of coaches will have their AC ducts here, but they'll be pushed farther out. So when your slides are in, your air is blowing down on top of that slide box. And with your Tiffin, your slides are in, and you can still air condition the entire coach with the slides being in. Definitely keep that in mind. Not a lot of coaches, I guess, think of that. Yeah, will the coach still get cool if your ducts are, if your air conditioning vents are over the slides? Yes, but you got all that nice cold AC and you're just blasting it on the top of your slide box, so it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Let's focus on the kitchen a little bit. I showed you yesterday in the pictures. There's a little dial here. Turn that. That pulls out. Give you a lot more countertop space. I hear the missus is a big fan of cooking. When you guys come in to pick this up, we have I think it's an 1.5 hour long course of how to cook with a convection oven. We have a couple chefs that come do that, and I actually think they cook food for you. I heard shrimp last time, Tuesday. I had a customer in there that said they made some shrimp for her, so I don't know if you're shrimp fans or not. There are cabinets here also, and they don't just come out halfway. Showed a guy at Georgetown the other day, and he said, "Oh yeah, look at the storage," and he opened the drawer and it stopped right there. That comes out all the way. A lot of people will use this for pantry, because that's a nice deep cabinet. You can put a lot of stuff in there. You can pull it out, get stuff over here, jars and stuff like that. Get stuff over here if you want. These ones over here do the same thing. They're just not as deep. And then of course now your drawer's in. You can still pull the drawers all the way out. Great countertops. I don't believe it's not a laminate. It's not corian though. I think they use unless in 08 maybe they were doing corian. Now they use a product called anazite or something like that. It's supposed to be a little stronger than corian. But you also got the backsplash that matches, and that's the same surface. A lot of coaches out there too, they'll do a hard and then do a El Cheapo backsplash, which is pretty much just wallpaper, but the backsplash is the same surface as the countertop. This is nice here too. Your stovetop cover runs flushed. It's not some of them kind of bubble up. They have a cover, but it goes up. It's a nice flat surface on there. Underneath the sink, you can see a little slot there and a little slot there, and that is perfect for storing your sink covers and your oven covers, or your stovetop covers. A few more drawers here. Oh, look at that. Tiffin's even giving you somewhere to separate your forks and spoons. I guess they're basically mandating that this is where you put your silverware. You don't have a choice there. That's where your silverware has to go. This cabinet is fake. It's just for looks. There's just some ductwork back in there. It's a nice little area. You can put some, maybe some glasses or dishes or something like that. Of course, when you travel, don't put anything in there because stuff will shake and rattle and roll.